Good evening. Tonight we're going to talk about art, and we're going to talk about millions, baby. Millions of dollars. Art. Let's get in that little art mode here. So we're going to learn something special. But the millions are no joke. But it's not in Paris. It is not in Paris. No. It's in Olympia. This is kind of wild. It's Satan Day. Satan Day up at the Capitol. And it's going to tie in with our millions. Hey, we're not in Paris. We're not in Paris anymore. Okay. So now we've got the set. We've got the setting. Is that like a little black Satan cat back there? And now we have the what's happening right here in our little afternoon newsletter. Okay. Inspire. Someone feels very inspired. Feels like an evergreen project. I think I've talked about that before. Where you kind of write up things that are for personal gain, but you can make it look like virtue signaling and you can get credit for it. Yeah, you just read it. Olympia Council approves plan for investing millions. How do you like that, baby? In the homeless capital. Here in the homeless this is the shameless capital as well. Millions of tax dollars into arts and culture. Yeah, we don't need houses here. We just need things to look at while we're living outdoors. Got some outdoor art. Just be like permanent Burning Man or something. So now, I bet you want to see some of that art. And I'm gonna take a trip. We're gonna take a trip down memory lane. Memory lane. Oh boy. Now this one was such a big surprise to me. And do they have it in its original state? Okay, you can well imagine, right? Let me see, does this one? Oh no, did I get rid of it? Uh-oh, I am so sorry, everyone. Let me see if I can, well, help, what do I do now? Here we are. Very interesting. Okay, so this was defaced. This was a defaced downtown mural, and it's there's a little part of it there left. It was a rainbow. I've driven by it a million times. A rainbow that said love and respect Olympia. Yeah, just to really kind of run, I don't even know if it's run of the mill. It was sort of, to me, it looked like a bad daycare You know, I didn't like the shade of blue. I thought it was in a dumb place. You know, and like this kind of building, like why not do the whole building? Like, you know, and I've seen such gorgeous murals in San Diego. There was this guy named Mario that would make these like jaguars and cougars and, you know, that looked like they were real and moving and just incredible. So, this thing, and I know you all know what it is. I guess I'm going to have to put up another one now, showing y'all. And so it was defaced. I didn't even know that it was known as like a mural. It just was always kind of this annoying blue color with some kind of bossy weird thing that looked like again like a bad daycare center, not a good one. Defaced downtown mural restored within hours. Now removed for safekeeping, right? So as if this is, you know, a Da Vinci, as if this is a world, as if this is anything besides just trite, you know, like there's nothing creative there. It's just the kind of a bad rainbow, and then with just the am I being too rude? But like that it's restored within hours, right? And again, we've got homeless people sleeping in the streets, all ages, all disabilities you can imagine. And I don't see anything else being restored within hours here. I don't know. We were robbed here a couple years ago, and they were like, well, we don't care about that. That's not considered a crime anymore, and it's that you just put that on the internet, like don't call the police. So it's interesting. It's you know, it's why I say the left me. An act of hate done in the cover of darkness. So, you know, the mayors come out, and I guess I also find it funny because every other mural practically in this town is defaced. You know, there's all kinds of stuff written on everything, and like, who cares, right? Like, I don't know. It's I lived in New York. What can I say? Like, I was just used to like graffiti over graffiti over graffiti over graffiti, and this I did not realize was like this real thing. You know, I just thought, wow, some drunk people, like, you know, one night just got a hold of some paint, you know, and then going deeper and finding that this was commissioned by I won't name names. We're keeping it friendly tonight. We're keeping it Paris jazz, because this is art night. This is Friday night art night. So this was paid for by your tax dollars. And it was like a lot. It was like, I don't know, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. And then the city gave the artist, in quotes, another 10 grand because the art had been defaced. You know, so that's funny. And, you know, the whole thing is just interesting. So that is really what the art is going to be. It's going to be bossy pants, propaganda that looks like it was done by a 2-year-old. You know, and even my ex used to say that. And he's super lefty. And he used to say, one thing I don't like about the left is like, is he would like drive caravans to Cuba, and they would Smoke Daddy. Smoke Daddy. Is that who we're going to be talking about next? Smoke Daddy. And all the buses would be, except the one time Mario got his hands on the back of one, but they were horrible. Just really bad. And so what is this? What are we looking at here? We've got all these different businesses, and I had seen that, this is for Burning Man. I've been asked about like money laundering and things like that, right? And so this, sorry, what I'm looking for, no, it's down in this part. The Gratitude Committee. Okay, here we go, down here. Grants. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is like a Burning Man thing, so we're not in Olympia anymore. But it's showing, and this is nothing, right? This is only 1.6 billion, We're dealing bigger than that here in Olympia, but that's for like, some installations at Burning Man grants. So if any of you are looking to get in on the action, and I had LW ask me to do something about, money laundering in Olympia. So I don't know. I guess this is now my question is, money laundering libtard style using taxpayer dollars. Oh my God. So much love to all. And remember the crazy stuff that they're going to be putting up comes from the Frankfurt School that became the new school in New York. So it was the application of Marxism to philosophy and society. Isn't that fun? Where they just fully infiltrated, and we are getting all of that fruit. So it said in the article as well that they're going to be raising the taxes on our gas in the city, which is wild because Washington State is the -- 1 most expensive state for gas in the nation. But, they've got to have their, they got to have their money. They got to have their money. Good night, my loves.